Nathan Jones, then after a 0-0 draw here with Lincoln City. Your thoughts on that performance and the point away from home?
It's a good point because not many will come here and keep a clean sheet. I thought we battled. I thought a clean sheet was vital today, considering how they play. But it's a real difficult place to come because there's no flow in the game. It's constant thing of free kicks, and I mean, look, you can put a free kick on their corner flag, but they'll put it in your box from the corner flag. The keeper kicks it to this. There's no chance of any flow or anything. So basically, we just made that to live on scraps. We had to make sure we competed. We got on seconds. We then tried to hit them on the counter attack. As I said, it's not like an open game. It's not like a building game where you can press and so on. It's just, I think you struggle to think of half an hour open play in the game. You know, because it's just constant free kicks, constant stoppages, ball in your box. You have to compete. It's a different brand of football, and I thought we stood up to it and we competed. I said these will be there or thereabouts. I think the last two games we've played away from home against two sides that would be fancied. They play a certain way, they put pressure on you, and if you don't concentrate, you get punished. And I said we did today, and I said I'm just pleased with the performance. He wasn't pleased with the point because it wasn't a vintage performance from us. We didn't pass it well enough, but again, the pitch was as dry as it possibly could be. I didn't see an ounce of water anywhere, and I think that we're going to have to get used to that. But as I said, it was an excellent point, and I'm proud of him, to be fair, because I said we stuck at it, we competed, we grafted, we got on seconds in a very, very, very ugly game.
Just talk to us, you made a couple of changes from last week's game against Mansfield, reverted to a 3-5-2 as well, with Glenn Ray and a new signing Luke Berry coming in.
Yeah, look, we felt the best way to affect those, not to contain those, because I don't think it matters how many you put at the back. You're going to have to try and compete with Reid and then get on the second. So, you know, you could put 10 at the back, it will make a difference. But we felt the best way for us to affect them without build-up was to play a 3, but that didn't materialise. It materialised a bit first off, because every time we did have a braveness to pass and to get on it, we did, and we got out. But we didn't. And I mean, the pitch was very, very dry. It was bobbly. It was not conducive for any kind of fluency in the game. And I said there was no fluency in the game whatsoever. You know, I wouldn't call it a classic, but we're pleased with the point because this is a difficult place to come.
I mean, the game limited chances at both ends. Neither keepers really had a good save to make, have they? They've been there to stop things, but nothing too out of the ordinary.
No, ours I think came first half early on. I think we created a few and things. On another day we would have nicked it, and then ours were just on the counter attack. But look, it was so difficult to get any kind of flow. I mean, look, every time there was a challenge in the game, there was a free kick given, and then everyone retreated, walked into our box, and then they just put it in our box. So it was a difficult game to get any kind of fluency. So I could keep on about stuff. I'm pleased with how we competed, and we did that because we're not the biggest side. We don't recruit giants, we recruit footballers, and it wasn't really a footballing game today. But they showed a different side to the game, which I was pleased with.
You had to change things in the first half, an injury to your top scorer James Collins. What can you tell us about that?
He just had it was a knee or an elbow in the side, and it's a bony area, so it's difficult to run off. So look, he tried for as long as he could, but then when it was pretty much sure that he wasn't going to, we had to bring him off really.
Hoping it's not anything too serious.
No, it's a bang. It'll be ice and time, and he'll be fine. You know, so no, it's not a problem.
Tried to liven things up in the second half. Jordan Cook coming on, but he just couldn't get that breakthrough and couldn't get that memento to keep the game going.
Nah, look, as I said, I didn't envisage it being any kind of classic. Unless we really were brave and got on it, and think, but we weren't. We didn't do it, especially second half. First half, we did it on occasions, but it was just a containing game, really. The one that just, as I said, just hope that something doesn't luckily drop to them. You have to get concentrating because it's. I doubt I'll be watching the game back, but it's just one of those games, you know, just not a good spectacle and stuff. But we're pleased with the point because they will keep doing that all season, and they will score against teams. You know, they scored 4 against Carlisle, who, you know, have a far bigger, stronger, more robust team than us, if you like. So we're very pleased with that.
I mean, as you said in commentary, if you win your home games and you pick up a point on your travels, then you're going to get promoted, aren't you?
Yeah, and I said, look, they're different games when we play at home. You know, they won't be able to do that at home to us, and I would imagine we would be far braver at home in terms of everything. But credit to them, they put pressure on teams, and you can see why they've won the league last year, and they were a good side. and you see why they're going to pick up points this year. But for us, we just got to make sure we concentrate on winning our home games. Yet picking points up away from home, but we also had, normally have a good away record. It's not bad. We've only been beaten once once so far this season, and once was on the road, and again that was last minute. So if we'd had that kind of concentration in terms of at Barnet, then we would have, we would be beaten at this point.
Important to win the home games, and 2 in a row coming up after 2 away games.
No, and I said, it's a lovely part of the world this, to be fair. We had a lovely night last night, but we're looking forward to getting back to Kenilworth Road, and we have to make sure that we take advantage of that.
I look forward to seeing you next Saturday. Cheers.
Well done, Harry Cornick. Obviously came on half an hour and looked very, very bright, didn't he? Very impressive.
Yeah, he's lively and he runs and he's pace and he's on the front foot, so credit to him and stuff. I don't know, and we want those strikers. Elliot Lee was a bit unlucky, but it wasn't the game really, because we had to compete and we had to go back to front, so we needed a bit more physicality than what he gave us, or what he would give us. But look, I think it was an all-round team performance that we just stuck at it and grafted. It won't be one we'll remember much, but I'm very pleased with the clean sheet.
I think your captain showed great bravery. Taminio got looking like a nasty whack to the head, almost had to be taken off, but carried on and played the last 25 minutes too.
Yeah, he did, and he's a warrior, and said so. Sheehan, Glenn Ray as well, they all put their head on it, both full-backs. Marek was thing. Hiltz and Harry toiled up front for very little reward, so it was a real important point for us, that, because these are a good side. They have a system, the way they play, they know what they're doing. They put you under pressure, and as I said, it's very difficult for anyone to come in and get results.